Chair recognizes Mr. Evangelidis of Holden.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and through you to the members. I just hope that all of us here today recognize the importance of the vote we're about to take. I believe that when you're talking about redistricting, you're talking about one of the most important elements of what we do here in this building, which is represent the people of Massachusetts. So I don't think this is a vote that I expect any of us to take without giving a grave and serious thought about what we're about to do. Now, this amendment, I rise in favor of this amendment because it is important to make sure that we do this redistricting in the best possible way we can. I mean, you're looking at the essence of democracy right here in this bill. We all represent 40,000 people as we sit here. Our senators represent approximately 160,000 people, and each of our congressmen represent 1/9 of the 6 million people in Massachusetts. We owe it to the citizens we represent to make sure that each of us gets equal and fair representation. You get that by having districts that are the same, essentially the same. And that's the essence of representative democracy. We don't live in a democracy where every single American gets up and votes on every bill. They send us here to vote on their bills. They send their senators over there, and they send their congressmen to Washington. And they do that because they expect that those representatives have their interests at heart. We have to make sure that this redistricting that we're about to undertake, make sure that we do the best we possibly can to make sure that each and every one of those districts reaches and meets the criteria that they expect to have in their representative government. So I don't think we're going to do much more that's more important than what we do here today. I think if you we're trying to get politics out of this. Now, I may be naive, but I still believe every one of us that comes into this building wants to be part of a system that is fair and honest and does the best form of representing our constituents as we can. And I think you don't want to have a situation where we have a bunch of people who are involved and interested in the process taking care of the process. It's the old adage of the fox watching the chicken hen. It makes no sense. What we're trying to do is get the politics out of this. Have more independent observers, draw up districts that will be better for all of us. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you. I just would like you to join with me in voting in support of this amendment. It is the best amendment that would make us honest representatives of the people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.